our most recent trip to Honduras, our mission team went out into the village and actually got to visit some of the homes. Corinne and I were part of that group, and Deb Lehman. It was exciting for us to go in and to actually have prayer with some of the families. The pastor from the ranch came with us and was translating for us. It was probably the hottest afternoon of the week, and we went out to visit this one particular home.
The homes are definitely not what you see here. They're really incredible how they put them together. They're like little small vines woven together in many layers, and if you've ever mudded a house, you know, but you stick the mud in between all the layers, and you build up the walls, and they put what they have for a roof, and it's crazy that they live that way, but it works for them.
We were asked to come to this particular home because the family was concerned about their baby that could not walk. And so when we walked up, I saw this mother and father. The woman was holding this little, what I thought was a 10-month-old baby. It turned out that he was over 2 years old and that he had had a high fever. It was very sad to know that the parents either did not know or could not get proper medication or health care. And so this baby was probably going to suffer from very severe disabilities for all of his life. And you could see it in their faces, how distraught they were.
It really struck hard with my heart because my daughter's 2, around the same age. And if that happened to my daughter, I would have just broken down, but they were so strong, and I know they were probably staying strong for, their family, but I don't know how they didn't cry. They didn't really even seem to tear up. You could tell on their outward appearance that they were heartbroken.
So we knelt down in that front yard in that 90-degree temperature and had prayer. And my prayer through the translator was that God would bring healing and that He would bring hope. And I think that He brought that to us as we all just literally wept like babies. It reminded me that we're all broken. We're just broken in different places and in different ways.
During the week, we were encouraged to pick a spiritual goal that we wanted to meet during the week. So you can listen now to some of our Honduras team members and how the trip affected them.
One of my goals for the trip was just reconnecting with Smoke Rise, with people at Smoke Rise. And I think I accomplished that.
My spiritual goal for the trip was to touch at least one heart through this Bible study. I hoped personally maybe to touch more than that, but to at least reach one.
Someone said once, you're either going, you're sending, or you're in disobedience. And I think when you go and you're uncomfortable, that makes more room for God to work in your life. And so if you want to grow closer in your relationship to the Lord and build other relationships and really see Him move and work, then putting yourself out there and going is one of the best ways you can.
How is it that you experience God? Sometimes we look for Him, but sometimes we have to get outside of our comfort zone for Him to find us in a new and unique way. Paige and Corinne experienced God on that hot day with the family there in Honduras, but they had made themselves available to God by going outside of their comfort zone. There are still opportunities for you to sign up for other mission trips, Appalachia, Tijuana, and New York. Maybe God is calling you to step outside of your comfort zone where you can find Him in a new and unique way.